Remember, no plans.
No plans ever.
Nope.
Keep us simple, stupid.
Well,
Keep it stupid.
last time in the toaster, we kept it stupidly simple, and
it worked out for us. Lesson learned.
God, somehow.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, man. You guys started off hitting up old Ingen at the granary.
I thought it's in goal.
Ingen.
Oh, sure.
No.
On the script.
You hit him, you called the wrong name.
Yeah.
Rude.
There's money.
That's
You rock
food.
cunts.
He was getting pretty saucy that time. Like, I thought fucking that dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right?
He was really polite until you, I mean, as far as he knew, sentenced him to death.
I mean, he was
His
trying to
pregnant
rush it.
wife.
He was ordering Amazon Prime now. By the end of
being
it,
dramatic.
3 day 2 shipping. Like,
He got very angry and protective. So, yeah, you roughed him up. You took what money he had. Olo had pulled from the situation that he thought maybe the real test here was to show Negan that you had the stuff, that you could get dirty and follow instructions regardless of whatever you might consider to be morally right or wrong. So he cold-cocked Ingen a couple times. Yeah.
In a drug-fueled rage.
Kind of. Took his money and left Regina on the way out, trying to be nice and give him some money, and he wasn't having it because he didn't trust you after everything and who you claim to be associated with. But you weren't having him not having it, so you just put it on the table in the house and left.
I'm a nice person. I may look mean.
Well,
I'm scared.
you've also done some crazy shit.
Shh. We're not discussing that.
After that, you took short rest, attuned to the anti-divination rings, and then made your way to the northern end of Kurosa to try to find these two guards who Vergador, aka the Crow Prince, had told you to start with in regards to rooting out corrupted individuals in the town guard's command structure. So, upon kind of a wild interaction out on the street with some screaming and some fighting and some rats and some old ladies, you end up putting a rat in a bottle and dragging the other unconscious guard into said old lady's shack, where you woke him up and then interrogated / tortured him a little, worked your way past a couple layers of lies, and eventually the names that he gave you were Sergeant Davon Bosch, who he said seemed to be the connect to the Empty Eyes, the one that he thought was taking the orders and kind of organizing things. And you had questioned him on Commander Osmond Pratch, who he said he seemed to imply that he was not directly involved, but knew and looked the other way, and kind of kept his guardsmen out of trouble. So, afterwards, you took a rat into an underwater cavern and almost got eaten. Rat probably did end up getting eaten after you escaped. Good. Maybe. Or he's alive. And he's coming for you.
Maybe he killed the Suzies.
We'll crawl into its eyeball.
Turn back
He was the stronger of the two. And the other guy, you took his unconscious body to the river and then stabbed him so that he appeared
in broad daylight.
in broad daylight. Pushed him out into the water, made him real big for a couple of seconds, made him small again, and then swam him out into the sea at speedboat speeds, blood wake and flailing arms and all. And that is where we're picking up. So, Phil, if you take him out, how far do you want to take this body? How much do you want to be in the water right now?
Yeah, not real far. Kind of mentally remember where like there's like a little drop off kind of shelf thing, right? Underwater.
Yeah, I mean you have him on the surface.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like looking for that area because I'm obviously in the water still. I'm also invincible. So I cast that before.
It gets like dark the deeper it goes.
Right. Well, I'm not going down.
Right.
I'm just looking.
But you're looking for like that drop
for
off down.
monsters and death mostly. But I'm taking them out as far as that, like to where it starts getting deep. Because the idea is to like not have the tide bring them immediately back in. So we're just getting out there. And obviously, after I'm a little bit past this thing, I stop like trying to make them swim. I'm just like speedboating them out there. It's probably, I don't know, 100, 200 feet now, whatever.
Okay. So you take him out, you turn around and speedboat your way back. Phil climbs out of the water. They're all on the riverbank with a dripping gnome.
Yeah. No.
So what would you like to do?
The fuck out of Dodge, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to go dry out.
Inconspicuously as possible.
And we walk on.
Go get some lunch.
I think it's near dinner time.
It is dusk.
Should we get some dinner?
Yes, we should live for a while.
Not around here though.
No, we'll go back to where your father was playing.
Allegedly. The man who may or may not be my father. We need to pay
The
for more
Marvel
time.
lady.
Yes.
Or
Our
Mori
days have run
time.
out.
Or what?
Mori time.
Car.
So do we take these rings off now?
Probably.
Let's maybe
Because if
reach
he tries
for
to
like 30 feet or something.
spy on us,
30
he
feet.
can't.
So let's maybe get back closer to the Marble Lady and then take them off. Yes. So we're not near the pile of blood on the ground.
Yes.
Good idea.
Clean that up now that you mention it.
Is our disc still there?
It would have stopped when I went invisible.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why it sounded like we said.
So we are headed to the Marble Lake. Okay.
Do we have blood on us?
I'll clean all the blood off the lungs. I think that's the thing I would naturally know to do. Does not look like bears.
Are you still invisible? Or?
Invisible.
You are visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back to the Marbled Lady in Platinum Row.
On the way back, can I stop somewhere and just buy a rope?
Do some drugs.
I want to legitimately buy a rope. I don't have a rope anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna, you at least can pass through the merchant's quarter on your way back if you go that way.
I shall.
Okay. You wanna stop at the general store?
I feel like you should try to buy a magical rope.
Do they make those?
I don't know. I'm new to this too.
What would a magical rope do?
In my mind, it'd be like a spoon. You just pull off how much you want. Like,
Oh, it's like
you
an
know,
infinite
pieces.
rope.
Yeah. It's like
Or maybe when I could throw it, it would just tie someone up automatically.
you pull it from the plane of rope.
The only magical place we've been to, I think,
Like magical lassos?
You can't.
was bad.
It's just Bullshit small talk on the way there.
You can certainly find some rope in the open market.
How much?
Is that actually all you want to do?
Yeah. I legitimately want to buy it.
Hempen or silk?
Is silk just stronger?
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy a silk.
And it's softer.
Don't lose this one.
For
10 gold.
Oh.
intricate moments.
Yeah, it's 10 gold. Not bad.
10 gold.
Pay up.
Yeah, you do.
Just get a ball gag.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Hey, that is, hold on, I was at my inventory. That is a 20, dirty 20.
Okay, you only take 1 point of exhaustion. Where does that put you? 3?
Yes, it does.
So,
As we're walking through, I do want to say, again, we have a lot coming up. And I probably need to get rid of these trucks.
Then you give me all your drugs?
Oh.
Did you not give him all the drugs? Oh.
Oh, well.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
I mean, maybe after we get to
I'm
Marble
mad.
Lady in our rooms and all of them, we can do that.
I'm hurt.
You were better. So
Have you ever had drug problem before?
No.
Give
Have
me
you
the rest
ever
of your
done
drugs.
drug before?
And if you really need it, we can talk.
I don't.
We'll give it.
I give them back.
And take some out.
Right in the
That's
middle of the city.
No, I.
Oh, come on.
do you actually give him
Live a little.
It's okay, don't be sad. I will keep hand on this. Do we find that appropriate buyer? Somewhere else.
We have too much coming up. I don't want to be
Hi.
the death of one of you. Because I can't get my shit together.
That is surprisingly mature.
You gonna talk to your dad tonight?
I may. If he is there.
Are you playing tonight?
Yes. I believe I am booked. Which means he is not, so it's a possibility he is not there.
Or you're the opening act?
He was booked for the next few days. You requested to play with him, and they said they would inquire.
Got it. Maybe.
Oh.
We shall see.
That would be so cute. Father, son, duo.
So
But he did not know.
But maybe he
the cave that
would.
we got to this
That is the
When
goal.
you're
I can't remember. And it wasn't in my inventory. In my chain wasn't in my inventory. Wow.
Yeah, because you gave your
What
chain. You put your chain on the floor. She slid it over to me. I put it in the bag. But I gave it back to you, but you probably just didn't write it back in there. Well, remember when we
Indeed,
tied
yes.
you up and everything? We took the chain. What else were you missing?
The cape. Is that also just in the bag?
No, the
Defender's
mantle. You mean?
Yeah.
No, you probably just didn't type it in there when you gave the sword.
Defender's mantle.
We're still on
Yeah,
first
everyone-
quarter, right?
We should attune to the things we were attuned to before.
Right,
We're still
and
walking.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, it has to be at least a short rest.
pick what the damage type you think you want. So you have to do that on short rest.
When he attunes, you can choose. So,
No results found.
Before you get back, I have things.
Defender's mantle. Say
Is it-
defender.
it's
Great
not-
sword, long sword, rapier, scimitar.
Once we're far enough, we should
I
go
mean,
ahead
what
and
happens?
take
What
off
shows
the
up if
ring.
you just type defender?
Just all of these swords pop.
Alright.
You should be able to unattune to things without all the rest.
Oh, maybe I'm on weapons. Should say
Oh, you had like that specifically. Like,
apparent. No results found for armor. What else? Other gear.
yeah.
Why do I have any filters at all? There it is.
It's a wondrous item.
Oh, silken rope's not any stronger
Found
at
it.
all.
You got?
And softer.
I guess.
It's okay. It's not in the book. It doesn't like have a thing in the book, but yes, silk rope is tougher.
That's what I think. But it said both of them say they have 2 hit points that can be burst with 17 strength.
Hold on.
Be hit for armor.
It's called silver rope.
Silk.
Oh, silk.
Silken.
Maybe
It's called rope connoisseur.
Maybe it's super silk.
Apparently not.
It's fucking velvet.
Apparently this is regular ass silk. What's the thread count on the rope, John?
Not high enough.
How many spiders did it take to
It's
make this
also a
rope?
lot lighter.
Silkworms.
Mm.
But
So
whenever we
that's
get
another
to the
thing.
place, I want to
Well, I
find
guess
a
I.
nice like little booth to watch and order a bottle of wine.
Oh.
Wow.
Maybe the trade-off, like maybe the hit points and strength and stuff is the same, but it's like a smaller diameter that does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like it's like a cord as strong as a rope instead of like a big,
makes sense.
easier to carry.
Or the guy who sold it to me just got one over on me.
It's almost like you went to a spice merchant. My thing is.
Much stronger. Much stronger. Very good.
Okay, so you go to the
Before we got back, I wanted to do a thing
okay.
I thought of while we're in the kind of emergency whatever area.
All right.
I want to stop by the Luthier woodshop, whatever. Guy.
Yes. Perhaps.
Acid cooled fire my earphones.
Wouldn't it be nice?
It would.
Indeed. You step inside
I do.
and see Deso Neat.
Oh man.
Yes. Male halfling, short curled black hair, brown eyes, rough olive skin, about 3'4", kind of fat. But somewhat sharp, angular face, which is odd for his body type. Short black goatee. As you approach, he, very much like last time, smells very strongly of patchouli.
Excellent. My friend, I have returned.
Welcome back.
I was wondering if you could show me some loots again. See, the fancy one. I want to look at.
Did you not buy that before? Oh.
He
I
tried
tried
to distort
to-
value and
It didn't work. I was like, yeah, I'm going now. I think I also had like $20 inside.
yeah.
You want to see the same one?
I do, unless you have others.
I do. I mean, that is the
The TikTok.
cream of the crop.
Well, let's see the cream of the crop, and then maybe one of the, sauce of the crop.
Sauce of the crop.
I assume it's not as good as cream.
I see. It brings down a couple of lids for you to play with.
Yeah, I want like the PRS core model and an SE. I just want to
Mm-hmm.
check out one's made in Korea.
So it gives you, you got the custom. Plays beautifully. The sound is very rich and has a warmth to it without taking away from the brightness. Has plenty of presence. The kind of more like middle to upper tier one is totally fine. It's serviceable. You haven't played like tons of loots in your day, but it's good. It's not.
It's still better than what I have, obviously.
Yeah, it's not any worse than anything that you've played. It's not definitely not the level of the other.
Right.
But it's quality loot.
Good deal. Does the one look cool? Like the fancy one? It's like
Oh yeah.
rosewood,
Yeah, it's
quilted maple. Book match. Look at the 10 top.
Top. Yeah, he interestingly, this one has kind of a like purple coloration to it, and he kind of gets excited as you start asking questions, and he tells you it's this it's used purple heartwood, and kind of it seems very lovingly constructed. The tuning pegs and the nut at the top and all that is gold, like accented details and everything. Yeah. It's a beautiful instrument. It has certain small touches that just give it like a little bit of extra. Yeah. Like at the top, instead of just ending in like a stock head, or how many lutes will do, like it'll have that bit at the top and then kind of just angle downward, right? It has this really nice like curvature to it, and there's all sorts of very carefully carved like details on that. It looks kind of floral. It's a very unique instrument. You have not seen many of its like.
Just beautiful. Remind me. Excuse me. Remind me. What you're asking for this?
It took many hours to forge this instrument, my friend.
I see that.
I'm asking 150 gold pieces.
I feel like it was more last time,
I think it was more or less.
I don't remember.
but I'm not gonna say anything. It wasn't much.
I think it was like 300.
I thought it was too.
No, same. I was the same. But it's 150 today.
Yeah, it's on sale.
Oh, go.
We're more likely. Do you have a case for it as well that matches its beauty, or
Yes,
at least
of
is
course.
sturdy and workable?
Yes. Hard case, felt inside.
I'd like to film. How's it felt? Does it sound?
It's very solid.
What color felt? Is it just black, or is it like fancy blue dyed?
It's actually to kind of situate and accent the color of the instrument. He has also inserted a darker purple felt, so it's kind of this like rich, deepening effect of the color. Like when it's placed inside of it, kind of very snugly forms around and becomes one.
You'd be like D&D Prince.
Yeah. Let's get that purple ring.
Riding on your elephant.
Yeah,
Prince found.
Prince me, fabulous me.
Next town we go. What we're doing. A
The
parade.
case is extra.
How much extra?
50 gold.
Okay. Do you also have some spare strings and accessories and accoutrements?
Of course.
Nice strap, perhaps. If it doesn't have a strap. Leatherwork, good.
Indeed.
A couple of picks.
He pulls out a few different strap options. Kind of everything from your basic, like, solid color cloth, all the way up to some that are like color splash, like some stuff that looks like almost watercolor, like mishmash of all these different colors as it moves across the strap, to very finely more simple in appearance, but finely crafted, like leather straps, things that are more or less cushioned, all sorts of variation.
Gotcha. I'll make it just nice. The nicest looking. Just probably.
Like
So-
the loudest, or
No.
just like
Like the adult choice.
I
Like
see.
it's wide enough to be comfortable, but like it looks nice, like probably darker leather or something.
Okay, yeah. Good choice. It'll be 15 gold pieces.
Okay. Do you have strings and stuff too? Or just
Oh,
kind of
yes,
throw
of
it in?
course.
Right, I'm getting the whole.
All the
setup here.
accessories.
Um,
The whole basket.
Indeed.
So-
Gold piece.
Easy enough.
So that's true.
There's strings.
Yeah.
So that's 16 so far.
Correct.
I'll pull out.
You need extra picks.
No. Here's my fingies. Yep. I mean, I pull out 216. We'll make it 225 just for a nicer number.
You need some oil to put on there.
I think I bought that last time.
You did.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So,
sure. I did.
yeah.
So I think I will be taking this today. It suits my mood. But last question, tell me, where is your maker's mark? Have you signed this? Have you put a personalizing touch in this somewhere?
Oh, besides the instrument itself, yes.
Yes.
Yes. He lifts it up out of the field case and shows you on the back. It's kind of on the like the lower end of the body, just sort of off center a little bit. Small round mark with the initials DN inside.
Nice. Good. I was going to have you put something on there if you didn't already do it. So I slide over the
I must take credit for this work of art.
indeed. I accidentally added that much. Whoops.
You're paying me to take this instrument.
Why don't you take it off your head? Okay. I slide across the 225. Back of all the things.
Very nice. Thank you.
I perceive your craftsmanship.
Take care of it.
Oh, I will.
As if it were your own child.
I mean, it so far it is, so.
Okay.
Clasp the thingy in. I'm sure the case has a little sling because it's fantasy world. That's how they do things.
Of course.
Attach it to my back. That's it. Active. Fare thee well. If you would like to see it in action, I'll be at the Marble Lady tonight.
The Marble Lady.
Yes.
I may stop by.
Sounds good.
May it serve you well. Single tear.
Fist bump.
I'm out of here.
Oh, see you later.
You're gonna get a new outfit to go with that.
I do like it. I have new outfits.
I have a couple of.
You can look like whatever.
I don't want
you
to
wanna
dress.
look like.
I do not need a dress photo. I give you my old loot to put in the bag of holding because it'd be silly to carry two.
I thought you were gonna sell it for a second. I was like, oh.
That was for my hometown. It's a fact.
Never sell your first.
I have.
Thanks. So, be there nothing else, you guys make your way back to the Marble Lady. Indeed. Walking in, you see the familiar elven man, his bald head glistening in the light on the walls as they have it lit with the setting sun. You.
Us. You.
Yes.
Yes. Have you been pleased lately?
Such a pleasing I had yesterday. I've been looking forward to being pleased again.
I believe our rooms, our spending time has expired. I believe we need to re-up for another few days.
Yes, how long will you be staying?
I turn to my haggard but not bloody party. We should have discussed this before. How long do we want to stay here?
It's
2 more nights.
Yes, we'll do 2 more nights
Lovely.
for the lot of us.
That
That's
will be 100 gold pieces.
Oh.
Thank you.
same
Wait.
rooms.
Indeed. We
I
have
give him 10 platinums.
beautiful. Would not have expected you to have such funds.
I pull out 20 platinum. Like,
We is like a full of surprise.
Fuck you.
you obviously don't. That's okay.
We have checked with Master Zeros.
Oh, excellent.
He has agreed to allow you to join him on stage this evening.
Excellent. Did you tell him how I pleased you? Does he know I pleased with both hand and mouth?
I informed him of the pleasing nature of your performance.
Fantastic.
He only hopes that he too can be pleased.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to please him. I'll help him please other people.
This is getting weird.
We're going to walk away now. I appreciate your business. What time is it on my sundial?
The sun is nearly set outside.
So soon.
So it is.
So dinner, or do we want to go upstairs? And
I feel like we
freshen up
should go freshen up.
first?
We can have dinner delivered to the room.
Yes.
The horns. Yes, the horns of dinner.
So go to our room.
Why don't you grab another cup of fruit and just have something nice, like in the.
Okay.
Grab the whole bowl.
And grab as many fruits as I can find. Well, not all of them. I'll
So
leave
she
a
didn't-
couple.
She left the bowl.
One fruit.
I'll leave them two.
As you
Two or
start
three
collecting
fruits.
all these fruits, he's just
It's all inclusive.
These were
That's
just
how this
so
place works.
good.
enjoy.
It was to try a little bit of all of them.
What?
I don't know what it is about this town though. All the innkeepers are
Surround more fruit! As you leave, you head back up to your rooms. Pile of fruit in hand.
Yes.
I'll put one on each of the pillows.
Let's see. So I am expecting to be on stage. I'm going to remove my cloak, put on my other non-fancy magic. And I'm also not going to wear my buckler because that'd be silly. Let's see here.
Dry. I know we took all your potions away earlier. Did we ever give them back to you?
I don't believe so. I don't know if I had it.
I don't know. Well, I remember we purchased potions that were going to be for you, but I think we just left them in the bag of holding.
That's right.
So I'll give you 2 regular potions of healing.
Okay, you'll still mine.
Do you need more? We have extras.
I doff my armor, put on my fine clothes, as I have.
Yes, I
All my
did
shiny
use
things
all
they find.
Got that
when we were
show fit going?
helping Jiraiya.
Yes.
I'll
Like,
give you 2 graders.
You took the full.
I just got 2 regular.
Perhaps dust off your feathered cap.
indeed, with magic. I will give my armor to Olo to put in the bag of holding, so it is near her.
Shield 2?
Yeah.
And cape?
Is this the shared pouch?
No.
Or-
the
oh, I'm sorry. You just hit me. What you said? Sorry.
No, you say it. Don't put the cloak in there. I'll put it in the chair pouch. The stingray cloak.
Okay.
But the armor, I'm saying, yeah. There. And I will leave my backpack upstairs.
Okay.
It seems silly to have one that shit on stage. Look like a traveling vagabond.
Indeed.
Should we take baths?
What?
Wash them.
Take baths.
Beds?
I thought you said, do you want to take beds? I'm like, no, leave them here. We'll be back. You can do so if you'd like, or I can just make you clean. You're clean. You may choose to put on some smelling oils. I'm sure they have it here in the bath.
Yes, do they have smelly oils?
Smelly oil.
Patchouli style.
Only the smelly one.
As you go check the bathing area, you do see, yes, there are some scented oils and soaps and things.
Hey, Ola. You said before you had dresses. Can I borrow one?
Sure.
Are you gonna wear
It's good thing
Nah.
it's a good thing
Come on,
Olo's so
we're just-
tall. This would not work.
Not that
It
tall.
would start.
How tall are you?
I think I'm
Oh
5'10".
yeah, it's gonna be like short.
'Cause I'm a half elf.
I'm 6'5". It's gonna be mini dress.
As you go to put it on, it is actually rather snug as well. You're a little more built than Olo. And yes, it is fairly short. It's like, for him, these dresses like
Yeah, I'm 5'10".
went below the knee, right? Because he was intending to hide many of his
Manly needs.
masculine features and be able to appear
Largely feminine.
feminine and demure and all that. It comes down to like mid-thigh, so it is like a pretty short
Like a tennis
skirt, and it's tight,
Yeah.
but it's kind of awesome because she just looks jacked. Like it's like the sleeves, which like on over kind of down here, are like up here. You see like good bicep, like there's scars and her tattoos and stuff. She
Like,
looks
I am schoolgirl.
dope. Yeah,
No. You're
just
not.
tough ass bad bitch ready for a night on the
Yeah.
town.
Like keep my boots on with those.
Amazing.
And I'm
Just
do the
combat
oils.
With these dresses.
How hairy are her legs now before bear form?
Pretty hairy.
Okay.
Yeah, she's functional.
I really
She's
hope
like,
the bear fits in the dress still. Maybe if you're in a bears and like a big bear in a dress, like, "Meow."
Please.
I don't know. I think it might be a
Please do
Hulk
that.
situation.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably not though. Maybe. I know I'm guessing my
Um,
armor changes with me. So it says you still wear all your stuff.
Yeah, it
Your stuff's
doesn't-
probably
armor
made
doesn't
to stretch.
change.
Yeah.
You change under.
Yeah, you change under it.
We don't get like.
You don't get significantly larger
Yeah.
in your shift.
I mean, I'm already pretty large. Be already larger. Dude, she's a giant.
So, are you all heading down?
Yes. Yes.
Regina, are you gonna do something with her hair?
I don't know.
All right, great.
It's up.
Out of the way.
Yeah.
You guys make your way down to the dining area and bar. Heading inside, you do see a number of people starting to gather. The room is already fairly full, almost.
Sold out concert.
You see the gnomish man, Mr. Jairus, as the name that you have thus far. Wearing the same, though slightly rearranged, almost like in an attempt to give the appearance of a different outfit, but with a keen eye. Notably, mostly the same set of clothes they are a fine neck and thread. They do appear to be somewhat worn. Sitting upon the same stool as the prior night. He's kind of adjusting, tuning a little bit, playing softly to himself. Kind of just seems to be preparing.
So just still barely on the heat. I assume there are tables open.
Yeah, one can be found, certainly.
Yes. I direct you guys to find a table.
And I'm gonna also go up to the bartender. Was this a drink you ordered the other day?
So I'm going to 50.
For both of you?
I will see if I see my boy
Sexy boy.
Felindio. Is Felindio working the bar?
He wrote his name.
Did you see the picture, Johnson?
No.
How you saw it?
That's why I started.
Yes. I
Yep.
don't like it.
My oh my.
Oh, sweet.
So for those of you looking for a table, there are one or two that are kind of like in the middle of the room. Like table, kind of in the larger space that are available. And there is one that's kind of on the outside that has a more of like a booth corner room situation. So where would you like to be?
We're going to the bar. You guys pick a table.
Should we get front row seats or in the back?
In the back.
We don't want him to be too nervous.
Exactly.
Does anybody can do anything to help enhance?
No.
Okay.
No, he's on his own.
I'll be good.
I didn't know it like theatrics.
I am theatrics.
Sure, you are.
You've merely adopted to theatrics. I was born in them. Molded by them.
So Jiraiya, Olo, and Spooky make your way to that corner table. Ricari and Fel, you go to the bar. Felindio, your friendly neighborhood bartender, is in fact working.
Excellent. I approach near where he is and wait for his attention.
Sir.
My good friend.
He was like serving someone else, and
We do the look.
sexy volcano.
Oh yes.
At least two of them.
It would be my pleasure.
Go ahead and make up 5.
I will. He finishes serving this other person and then starts pulling out the things and lays out glasses and he goes to fucking town.
Excellent.
Does his little swirl up and everything. And
Umbrellas, straws.
yes, I didn't have the umbrellas, but since our last encounter, I made some. Pushes the glasses towards him.
Oh, don't worry. We will tell everybody about the drinking one band.
The sexy volcano.
I will slide the 5 gold tip across the
Yes.
counter.
May your evenings be as sexy as your volcanoes.
I will think of a reply the next time I come order. I'll grab 2, but assume you have big enough hands to grab 3. They walk back to the table. Hand out my 1 and keep 1.
Do you wear armor?
Yeah, that's all.
Leather.
Did you leave it in the room or did you put it in the bag?
We'll say we put it in the bag. I feel like it would look very weird under my dress. It probably not fit. Awesome.
It look extra weird.
Yeah.
My, what weird bulges you have everywhere.
I mean, that's just natural.
Yeah. Are there like wait staff that come around to get orders, or do we have to go order food somewhere?
Yeah, you do see a handful of
People.
servants and such who are
Garçon.
walking around checking the tables.
Garcon. I don't know. You guys can order and shit, but I was gonna make eye contact with one of them to make sure they knew to come. Okay.
Yeah, you catch the attention of a half orc lass, much smaller than Rokari. Has kind of more of a brown modeling to her skin. Her hair pulled back in a tight brown ponytail, and she kind of sachets over towards you. Yes.
What would we like?
First of all, of course, some fresh bread.
Okay.
Maybe do you guys have sample platter? Of
Sure.
Like femme. Something we could all eat. Sure.
Yes.
You can bring a sampling of tonight's foods.
Yes.
Yeah.
Start with the light, medium type things. Have the chefs at prices bring out some snacky morsels.
That can certainly be arranged. Anything else?
a bottle of your finest red wine.
Will do.
That's all.
That's it for now.
I'll be back soon.
Thank you.
Were you going to say family platter?
Something.
Do you think of us as your family? Because that might be dangerous for us.
No, I have.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice one.
You know, a little.
Fast.
Was he always
Say the
like
word.
this, or is this from the
drugs. Yes.
That is
I'm
it.
very tired.
Might be the drugs. Or lack.
Maybe we should ask the bartender to make him like some kind of coffee thing with the alcohol, like a spag coffee.
Sounds dangerous. I bet we can get him to do something. He seems very worthy of his craft. We would ask him.
Maybe something with no alcohol.
We'll see.
Do you think you will have a problem with alcohol, Matthew?
No, I just
Don't
like
want
to try to stay
don't want to add insult to injury.
stay as sober as I can.
Okay.
Are you feeling nervous tonight?
Not really. Not
I
yet.
mean, this
That's
is
what
like
the-
your thing, right?
This is what the volcanoes
The diamonds for your, your pet. If
We do not.
he is.
but yes.
I love how all of them are convinced. They're already like.
They just have to be another gnome.
Yeah.
With a little-
No burn, no burn.
Yeah.
It's like the first other gnome we've seen with a guitar, and you're like, it's that fucking guy! And I'm like, it probably is, but I don't know. He has a very interesting perspective on love songs. Sound familiar. But he could have also just learned that song from my father somewhere. It may not be him. Could be my uncle. I don't know. I don't know if I have uncles. If I don't.
Are you able to like surprise him sometime, like be at her mom?
No, I can't do that because we would ask his mom. But I plan to do a small minor illusion. And I do minor illusion of that you in my hand. The shoulders up kind of busting or like that kind of thing. Just to see what he did, which is actually why I bought this guitar or this lute in the case. So I could open it and show him behind the case
Uh-huh.
at some point just to see what he does.
Should we, at that time, when we see you open the case, all pay attention to his reaction?
Sure.
All stare.
Yes. Real hard.
I mean, from afar a little bit.
This is why I said we're going to the back.
It's a good idea.
Especially if we're drinking this sexy volcano.
Yes. So I will continue to sip my sexy volcano at a moderate pace.
Do I have one?
Yeah, I'm about for everybody.
Yeah, down.
We got 5.
How did you like it? It's a bit fruity.
Too sweet.
Yes. You're more the stick,
Yes.
strong grog kind of fella.
Do you want us to go get you something else?
I will ask waitress.
It's hard to tell sometimes. Because Lily waitress would be the appropriate time. And you have your wine, so it's pretty much just.
So we got extra sexy volcanoes.
Well, I mean, there. I still expect you
I
to
will
drink
drink
that first.
all those.
Are you drinking your
Slide it over.
Okay. Time passing.
I have found a sexy volcano. Regard this, or regard the messenger.
Yes. I'm half worried about. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
I didn't know what to expect that one.
No, I am close.
As you're sipping your drinks, you're kind of looking around. Your gaze drifts over to where Mr. Jaros is, and as you look over, he has your eye line. He kind of sees you looking.
I finish my volcano. Drink it, but I have to move the umbrella out of my face because that's how those things work.
Yeah, don't just take it out of there.
No, that's. I may look fancy.
What if it rains?
I'm not. Yeah.
Collect all the umbrellas from the drinks.
In your hair. I saunter over to Mr. Jaros.
Hello.
Hello.
I am told you'll be playing with me this evening.
I will if you let me.
I will.
What are your plans? What song or songs? What is your idea of having a accompanying musician?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I like to start with a something upbeat and fun, drawing the attention of the crowd. Other times you can bring them in at the start with a nice ballad. Make them pay attention close, feel the movement in the air, and then you hit them with the fun. But, as you are joining me tonight, what do you have in mind?
Well, it is your night still, so I was going to follow your lead. But I will accompany it with whatever you.
A favorite of yours.
Okay. I will do so.
Well.
I will say, have you ever heard The Farmer's Corn?
I have.
Yes, it is a bawdy tale about a comely farmer's daughter who mishears something someone said and just spreads gossip around the village. I find that to be
Not extremely well.
good. From where I am from, it is a favorite in taverns. Kind of upbeat, funny.
Does not surprise me. I wrote it.
Do I know who wrote it?
You
Good insight check.
inside check.
3. I don't know.
Hard to tell, but he seems very confident.
But you know better.
I don't think I do though. Do I know better?
You don't know offhand who wrote it,
You just
but as you said, it's well liked where you came from.
That is amazing. What other songs have you written?
Not so many, it's hard to count.
So that is a lively starter I've used in the past.
Yes.
Depending on the crowd,
Me as well.
I heard. Depending on if there are many guard or militant types, always throw in a couple drinking wartime buddy songs, Ale to the Victorious kind of thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't think we will see too many guards here. It's a bit upscale for them.
Yes.
I like your first choice.
Okay. Yeah, we will start with that. Then you.
It is mine after all.
Yes.
How could I not?
Indeed.
Surprised you haven't heard of me.
I have not. I heard.
The Serenader of Storms. You have none. Really? Really?
I spent a lot of time in the Great North.
Ah, yes.
Perhaps you're. What's that phrase? Perhaps your tales have not been told as well up there yet. Have you spent time up there? Near Gar and Dark Trees.
Yes, of course. All up and down Metalas. From the Maria to Blackfire. Well, once or twice to the Shifting Wastes. Not that I would recommend it, but nightlife there, as I suppose, lively. Yes.
So you're no one has ever told me your entire name. What is your name? Jeros is all I know.
Razlin.
Rad? Is that before or after Jeros?
Before. Razlin Jeros. Or the Serenator of Storms.
I will note that.
Yes.
AKA Serenator of Storms.
Well, that is what most people call me. Particularly from under the blankets.
Particularly what?
From under the blankets.
Oh, okay. I chuckle. Glendale. More sexy volcano.
Shall we be? What is your name? Sorry. I should probably know.
We are bad at introduction.
Yes, well, men of business.
I am called Fiddlefingers.
Fiddlefinger.
Yes, of Fiddlefingers and the Folly Finders.
I see.
You may not have heard of us, but we are no longer an house, so
Ah.
I was most notably known for that.
Bands come and go, my boy.
Indeed. Swamp here, as he's called you, boy.
You will find more people to play with if you wish it, or stay solo.
I find playing with myself is rewarding.
There is much glory and pleasure to be derived from playing with oneself.
Bloody hell! I take another goat out and like slide it at Philindia wherever he is.
Just chuck it at the bar.
Another one.
Young fan,
Yes,
are you ready to begin?
I believe so. Whenever I get this sexy volcano. I was going to take it up on stage to help promote. It's kind of a joint drink between me and Philindia. We work right together. I like him. He's doing great. Have you had him? You should try him.
I don't have a sexy volcano as well. Of course.
It is a drink for kings and bards.
The two most important people.
Indeed. Especially the latter.
Yes. Far more than kings. Where would the world be without song? Yeah.
I shrug it.
A couple sexy volcanoes are brought, and you guys are good to go. And a second stool is placed on stage. Have a seat.
Doing so.
I got my loot case and set it on the stool thing or whatever. And put all the floppies. And then I'm not gonna do the thing yet. Which you guys don't know, but I'll open it and show my new note.
Inside you.
Wow. It's quite some wood.
Where's yours?
In my hands.
How did I miss that?
As usual.
Woo! Okay. So, take my loot out, my case off to the side. The tuning, whatever stuff I do.
That sounds beautiful.
Yes,
Quite fine craftsmanship.
indeed, a local man made it.
Ah,
Bought it an hour ago.
well, I suppose if you need new toys, that is fine. As for Patricia. We have been together for a very long time. And you, looking at his lute, it seems to be a very fine make, but you can definitely see the wear and tear. He's clearly been playing this thing for a very long time. And interestingly, the body seems to be just a smidge bigger than is typical. And being here like the other night, you do recall hearing him play. It had like a warmer tone to it than you would normally hear from lutes. There's also a section of it that where like his hand would rest typically for plucking and strumming, kind of almost under / below like where the palm is. There's a section of the wood that looks like actually pretty roughed up and worn down. Like whatever finish has been
Sweated away,
weathered or scraped or scratched or whatever, and it's just kind of gone. It looks pretty like rough down to the natural wood. She has served me so well, haven't you, darling? Are you confident, Faith? Feel first.
I am.
Nah, we shall see. Take the lead. We'll see how you do.
Mage hand the flute thing.
Very nice.
Start to the melody and like
Start playing.
the whole thing. Yeah.
So, give me a performance check.
Yes.
Woo.
19.
19.
Nice.
Oh, we rolled 26.
I wrote shitty.
As you guys start, you pick up the tune on the lute and start playing on your
Pan flute.
yes, you're held aloft by your
Mage hand.
your pan flute, and he looks genuinely kind of impressed as he starts to pick and follow along with you. As you're playing kind of like the like how the song was written, right?
Yeah.
You kind of start to pick that up. As you're playing your flute, he on his lute plays a slight variation, and with like the warmer, somewhat deeper tones, it's almost like a rhythm versus the main melody that he starts to pluck along. So you guys aren't just playing the same thing; they complement each other. And as you are busy with the flute, he begins to sing the verses.
It doesn't.
In addition, you start to hear what sounds like percussion without a drummer. So you look to the side. That part that was really roughed up, he's rubbing and tapping his palm and the tips of his fingers to kind of get like that.
Yeah.
He's like doing the percussion along with it as he plays. So those of you watching, very impressive between these two men. They have almost like a full band sound.
Oh yeah.
It's like Rush, but less.
It's a phenomenal performance. A couple of you may have heard this song once or twice throughout your lives. This is certainly the best rendition that you've heard.
We cheer.
You do. And you see the whole crowd starting to get in and pick up as the show kicks off on this lively note. People are getting into it. There are drinks going around. There are people who scattered around who are like singing along, who know the words. It's a good time. Eventually, you kind of bring it to a close to uproarious applause. And he kind of taps away and looks at you. Are you done?
You as well.
I know.
Yes. I believe it's your turn to pay this off.
I see. Well, do you know
I was just gonna say.
the Epic of Koyana?
Do I know the Epic of Koyana?
I'll make a history check.
I'll get this. Yeah, 10.
10. No. You do recognize Kolyana as the name of one of the cities in the Shifting Wastes.
I must admit I have not played that one before.
Can you keep up in the D major?
Yes. I absolutely
Then
can do
do
that.
And he starts to play.
Okay. I pan flute away because I don't know the melody. I'm not gonna bust out solo, but I will attempt to keep up.
Give me a performance check.
20.
God damn, 26 again. He starts to play, and it's it's still more in the like upbeat feel, but the path is a little more winding. The song is a bit more of a journey. It has some ups and downs. And as he is playing, you get a vibe for it for a couple of seconds, and then you start to play. And he gave you the scale, so you kind of have a starting point, and you just kind of feel it out. And you do a really good job of kind of the song that you've never heard, but you're used to kind of jamming with people and yourself, frankly, for many a year. You keep up quite well. Admirable performance. It's good. The people are jamming as it comes down occasionally to these somewhat more sorrowful valleys in the song. People kind of get in their feels for a second before it picks back up again, and everybody's roaring and having a great time. The song eventually comes to a close, and he gives you an approving nod. Oh, yes. Fair.
Yes.
How have I not met you before now?
Well, I have not been to this town yet.
What? Why? Is Temeria the place to be for a bard?
I see that. I admit I am smitten with the city so far. I'm not. But
Have you been here long? As he's kind of idly plucking as he talks to you.
no. Unless like 5 days is long to you.
Well, for a bard, sometimes.
Yes. No, I've not been here too long.
And you say you love the city so far.
I am fond of it so far.
Aye. Despite its many dangers.
Yeah. It may be the honeymoon phase still.
Ah, yes.
I still have my ring on and attuned my way in order to do that.
Okay. Yes, Temeria can be a fickle bitch. Walk around the corner and die one day if you're not careful, but if you are, and if you are clever and crafty, so much money, so many adventures.
I have had my share of adventures so far.
Oh, and fair. The women. He kind of just gestures idly at the room as we get to play more.
I have noticed. I'm a fan. I assume if we're done with the small talk, I won't say that. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a dick.
All right, old man, if you're done
Cool.
talking.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Play another freaking song.
Are we? That's fine.
That's up to you, though.
Oh, I mean,
You can take it wherever you want.
I will just say, speaking of women, you played a enchanting tune the first time I heard you.
Ah,
I think for my next song selection, I'd like to do that. I'd give him the verse I remember hearing when I walked in. That sounded like it's about my mother.
yes. Old Pale Blue. We can play that. Is that one you know as well?
I heard it for the first time 3 days ago.
I see.
Only half of it, but I would like to hear it again. And I think I have an ear for melodies, obviously. I think we can pick it up well.
Kept up fairly well in the last one. Worth a shot.
What key is this one? Small talk.
This key.
It starts playing.
Look, it's in G shop.
Okay. I am very fond of the G strings.
Oh, yes.
That's what I do.
All right, performance check.
Better. 29.
There we go.
Better than him even this time.
Playing a song better. Yeah.
But he wrote that you don't
Probably.
only heard
He did.
half of.
He has an 18 here. So he has. He begins to play. You got the end of the song last time. So as it begins, it's a little different. It starts off differently from what you heard, but you kind of hear that, you gather what's going on, and you very quickly meld in. And as you're playing, as he's singing, you, like in your periphery, you catch him several times kind of looking over at you, and he'll be singing and he'll like smile large as you do like an interesting flourish or like a little run just to add. He seems to be impressed with the way that you're adding to the song.
I am too.
Again, eventually these last several lines come up. Cerulean pools in which I get lost. Call me a fool, I'll pay any cost. Drizzled honey over scones and over you. Almost as sweet as your tunes and hair's hue. Though I always thought myself the better poet, I'll not find word nor women finer. I know it. Sings the last few lines with that flourish and the vocal run. It comes to this big finish. And the crowd, who has, over the course of this love ballad, become enraptured, it ends and it's just silent as your last notes ring out. And then, after a few beats, like uproarious cheering all around, people going bananas. Several people come up, your case open on the ground, and he similar to the prior night, has a sizable glass at the ground. People come and drop coins and things in both of them.
Thank you. Agree with what I just
Fiddle fingers.
Yes.
Indeed.
That is why they got that.
Impressive.
Would you believe I broke my hand a month ago?
Really? Which one?
This one.
Is the strumming in?
Yes. So play backwards.
Oh my god, I'm just noticing you're playing backwards.
Yes.
Wow!
We should. A year ago, I'd shed both our pants.
Well, I have to say, you have impressed me. Not many bars can do that. Been on the road a long time, playing music for a long time.
I
I
appreciate
have
it.
seen few with your tongue.
It means a lot from such a scholar bard as yourself.
Oh, thank you. The renowned songwriter.
Obviously. I believe the next choice is yours.
It is. Feels a shame almost to continue after such a ballad. Such a good finisher. Still, the show must go on.
Yes.
We shall play. Pardon?
Is that your friend in the back?
Tell your friend to shut in.
She's drunk. Leave go.
Let us play The Folly of Ember Island.
I know that one.
The Folly of what?
Make a history check. Ember Island.
Ember Island, too.
18.
18.
Ember Island,
You
too.
have heard this one, eh?
I know that.
There you go. I took the last two, yeah? You take this one.
Okay. I will do that. 30.
Jesus. 24 for him as well.
I'm warmed up now.
Yeah, as you guys are watching, these guys just seem to get better and better with every song. Just fucking killing it. Yeah, this song, as the title would imply, starts off a little more somber. But about halfway through, it picks up, at first with an intensity and almost a level of aggression before transitioning into into an area of more like upbeat, rowdy tavern song type vibe. It's hella cool. You know, comes to a finish. It's great. Y'all love it. Shred, bro. Shred, bro. And yeah. Because you know. Very well done.
Thank you. I believe perhaps we should do one more than take a short break.
Yes, agreed.
Or long break, depending on whatever kind of break you want to take. I have one in mind that I actually composed. So, I'm sure you can keep up. Tell them the key and the meter and all that.
Certainly.
It's called Night's Keep Girl.
Let's keep going.
It's to the tune of Uptown Girl, my village. Okay.
26.
Just to rub it in. 35.
Jesus.
That's almost as high as I could roll.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that is up there.
Yeah, that's best.
Oh, you had it. I see. I
Just
see.
to rub it.
Just to make sure.
Just to make it
Yeah,
better.
what-
better,
what else
better,
would you use
better,
them?
better, 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 better.
Not for your own.
Something important probably, but it's worse.
This is important. Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I shred and play whatever, and I adjusted some layers here because my idea with the song was to, it was about him and my mother again. In my head, if like,
Okay.
whatever, going off of kind of how his pale blue song went, like he was always like, sound like he was smitten.
Mm.
So. I feel weird saying such and such. So it's Night's Keep Girl. She's been living in her Night's Keep world. As long as anyone with half blood can. Now she's looking for a singing man. That's what I am. And when she knows. The rest of it's pretty much just the regulars. But just replace Night Keep Girl with another word. So. But that was
Yeah.
I haven't had enough beer to try and sing it, so.
Get the man another beer.
Bring no sexy ball.
Alright. Very good. The song comes to an end. Again, masterful performances by these two bards.
They're so ahead of their times.
Whoa.
Both obviously very experienced, skilled showsmen. Song ends, people cheer. He kind of leans back in the stool, oddly plucking at his instrument. Vev, you said you wrote that.
I did.
She's a Night's Keep girl. Does she have a name?
She does. She has a face.
She has a face. I would hope so.
Whoa.
I've been with faceless women before. It's not always correct up to me.
That's why we keep the candles on, right? Anyways,
Better if candles blown out with someone with the face.
I collect the gold or whatever, the coins in my thing so I can put my loot away.
Mm.
And like as he's talking, like it's on the little stool thing, whatever. I have the backup so the crowd's on the other side of it, whatever. I put my loot in there. Then I just go like, I like have my mother's like, visage.
As he's plucking, you do that, and he stops.
Mhm.
Leans back, begins plucking again. This woman, someone you have been with.
Not in the context.
You
are-
mother.
Motherfucking
The song was inspired by not personal experience, but
But it is about her.
yes, from another's perspective.
Is he?
This is
She's,
my mother.
I'm sorry?
It's my mother.
Your mother. Oh. Well. Yes. You know, I passed through a nice keep once upon a time. Yes. Was your mother's name yet?
Well,
Indus?
yes.
Ah, yes. A fine woman. Very fine. She's really your mother.
Yes.
Well,
So your song "Pale Blue" reminded me of her dominant features.
yes, I'm sure I did. He's kind of looking away from you. Yes, I'm sure.
I insight check, even though I don't know like what context
I'm
that
trying
works
to
in.
glean.
So I obviously think it's my father. And he's being evasive. Like,
Coy.
is he being clever about trying to be nonchalant, or is he obviously like hiding something or withholding? That's 20.
Oh my god, you're rolling good tonight.
He's dead.
Clearly he knows your mom, right? He's almost said as much, though he's been a bit vague.
Yes.
You definitely get the vibe there's something there. He's certainly, there are some cues in the way that he's reacting as you guys are talking about this. Yes, Idris. Great. Very nice.
Did you pass through maybe in about 32 years ago?
Excuse me, there's something in my throat.
It's maybe a conversation for the bar.
Oh, sexy volcano! Hold on! He leans over, picks up the drink, and just starts. Wow, that's good. I need another one. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go off the stage.
He takes his lid in hand and he starts walking to the bar with his empty glass.
If we were to take a break,
Oh, okay. Intermission.
I will.
So he just walked off
I
stage.
don't know if we're doing a
Fuck
thing
off.
where, but like, I'll cast messages one of you guys and see making eye contact where it'll be like, was that obvious enough?
What'd you say?
I was
Was that
asking them.
obvious enough for my
I was
point?
staring at them the whole time.
I think my thing's still on Regina. From
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. So pack up my loot. Put it on my back. Let them start playing their iPod or whatever happens in
Their
between.
iPod.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Musician.
secondary musician steps up with the flute and just starts to play kind of some background music.
How many coins did I acquire? We're in a rich man's place.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
good.
And you played very well.
Yeah, and then blew the roof off the place.
500.
I don't know what that is.
2.
I'll do it again. Hey, if I pay for my loot tonight,
That's what I'm saying. 225.
216.
You made 30 gold
I
and
cry a little bit.
30 gold and 7 silver.
I'll take it.
Thought this was a platinum kind of place, but
Not quite.
That's a hell of a lot more than you've made anywhere else
Yeah. Oh, man.
for performance.
For like 5 songs.
yeah.
It's pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
Only half the night.
right? I will approach the bar.
Year's salary for pizza.
He's his loot is now like straps hanging at his back, strap running across his chest, and he's hunched over the bar, nursing a sexy volcano in one hand and a small glass of scotch in the other. Just kind of.
I will get my man's attention. Let me
So,
another, please.
yes, of course. Sexy volcano.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Did you see I took it on stage?
I did.
Anyone else order one yet?
Oh, yes. So many, sir. Good. Thank you.
Yes.
I've been sending people sexy volcano drinks too.
Buying them for other people.
Yeah.
Well, not buying them
Well,
because they're all
not
free.
buying
Yeah.
Yeah. You want one of these? Drink it.
Drink it. He, umbrella. Sad.
Thank you. Wander towards.
You go to him.
Yeah. Raslin. What a name.
Raslinger.
Raslin Daslin.
He hasn't noticed you, bro.
Is the seat
Takes
next to
a
it
sip of
empty?
the scotch with a sip of the volcano.
Is the stool next to him empty?
Swash around.
It is.
So I sit there like,
Oh, jeez. Well. Yeah, hello.
hello.
Long time no see.
Indeed.
Oh my god, you have a baby.
Your grandpa.
Yeah, good performance.
Yes, it was quite nice.
Yeah.
Why are you mad?
He downs the
Pause.
rest of his scotch and slides it to the back end of the counter. Fernando, another scotch, please.
So, after seeing you're sleeping. I need bottle. Very gentle bottle. Don't do it.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Just like chocolate. Yes.
Yes.
Do you run into this situation often?
Pardon?
Jesus.
What?
You seem distraught.
No. No. Me, the serenader of stars distraught. No.
I don't need to roll that.
I am fantastic.
So you knew my mother.
Oh. Yes.
Did you know her very well?
Yeah. No. Not particularly well. She's pretty.
So I hear, yes.
Nice. Fine woman. She made good, crafts.
I was wondering where it's going with that.
No good.
Not disrespect.
Yes.
I remember her, her stall in the market there.
Just look and make sure I knew what kind of shop she was. Yes.
Philindale brings him over another scotch. I'll take the guts for you, Philindale. Starts to drink that.
Well,
How are you? I mean, how are you? How are you doing? How is she? Have you seen her lately?
it's been a short while. Been away from home for some months now.
Yes, she left up a bar.
She was well when I left.
Very good.
Still doing the thing, the shop.
Yes.
She was well.
She's still writing. I mean, she is. I heard she like to write a bit.
Indeed. She is where I got my flowing verse.
I see. I see.
Well, I think you should be left with your drink for a while.
You. You know. You How old are you again?
About 30.
About 31?
Yes.
Okay. That's about right.
So, I have suspected for some time now, perhaps you've passed through Night's Keep, perhaps in the mid 60s. 38, 65, 6,
Where?
somewhere in there maybe.
Yes.
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 You,
Now that I have like a good, obviously up close, I see him visually, and stuff. Felt like, well, perfect. Not gonna do it here.
Minor image proof.
This was gonna do it like.
her and him and your mom.
Yeah, just put it in front of my face, like.
Is that what you do?
No, that's what I was going to do, but probably not. No, yes. I am wondering if I get my musical talent from my father.
Well. Well. Whoever he is, right? Okay. He sets down his drink. He turns in the stool to look at you. There's a bit. The elephant in the room. I mean, there's a.
Would you like?
There's a reason.
I would have to agree.
Do you? Do you have to?
You said it first.
No. Yes. Only because I felt forced. You're here.
Yeah, such a piece
I'm
of shit.
kidding. I'm kidding.
My mother would only suddenly tell me stories of my background. She was never ashamed, but there was not too much to talk about. She would tell me about a silver-tongued traveler who was only around for a week. share brief moments of brief moments.
Brief moments of wonder.
Brief. Just very, very brief.
Booty calls.
Yeah, probably. But being these stories were always told in a light heart, with not pain behind it. I never saw this mysterious figure as someone to be looked down upon. It is what inspired me to become a traveling musician. To live in the footsteps of a father I never knew. And that's what's led me here.
Tunes.
Oh boy.
All the tunes.
I never knew my true surname. Never knew any of my family other than my mother. Because her parents do not get along.
Did you not take her name?
Did. But it is not my stage name. It's Fabian.
Yes. Well, my son. For it can no longer be denied. Clearly your talent comes from me.
I mean,
Do you wish to be generous?
I wish to know more about Jeros first. I know.
Surprised you've never heard of me. Really? Really?
Oh, have I?
Okay.
Are there more Jeros? Is Jerosi, if you will? I mean, not
Where's my
directly
grandpa?
from your line. Do you have
Where's my
brothers,
uncle?
sisters, parents? Where are they from? Where are we from?
All more children.
Where's the family tree at?
I see. Yeah, well, my parents died some time ago. Long ago. Sometime after I started traveling myself. No siblings that I knew of, at least, before I left home. Whether or not you have siblings is...
I'd venture to say I probably do.
It's certainly now a tougher question than I thought 10 minutes ago.
Yes. Apparently your timing is not quite as perfect as you think.
Debatable. There were no complaints in the moment, okay? I'm not a future sort of man. I'm sort of kind of the now kind of guy. I'm sure you can relate.
Yes.
Yes. Well, suppose we have a bit of catching up to do.
A bit.
You want another drink? Garçon! That's Flendil just getting excited at the thought of making more sexy volcanoes.
Good. Yes. We sit and drink.
You have drinks and you talk. Back at the table.
Rokari, can you make out any of that?
Oh yeah. Can I? With my observation thing.
They're at a bar all the way across the room. You can try. Make a perception check. Most of the time they're looking away from you.
How's it
Or at
going?
least half of the conversation.
Regina's feeling it.
And
She had that sexy volcano and like a little over than half of her bottle of wine. Yeah, when like everyone was like in an uproar, like you were talking about, she was up there like all excited. You know, I've never seen this Regina.
No.
Regina's lit right
She
now.
is lit right now.
She stole someone's baby. It's crazy.
Hey guys, that's adorable.
Just walking around with it.
Did you bring him in? Look how cuddly it is. Bark. Mm.
What's going on over there?
I was just trying to see if I got like advantage or anything, but it's just if you can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips.
Yeah, this is to see how much of
Perception.
that you're
Yeah.
seeing.
Dun, dun, dun.
One word.
7.
Oh.
7 words.
You don't. You don't pick up much. They're certainly talking. I mean, you've seen as you're watching, like you've seen them. Some awkward facial expressions. You've seen a lot of
I mean,
the other bard like looking the other way and
how
kind of
big is the bar too?
fairly long. Yeah, and
Okay,
big.
could I
There's a lot of people. in
Go
here.
down to like the other end, just to order a sexy volcano. I don't know, while they're enraptured in conversation.
I mean, you pick up bits and pieces.
Oh, she's trying to eavesdrop.
You
Them kind of ones that drop no eaves.
That'd probably get advantage.
as you go over and order yourself a drink, you manage to catch "Would you like to be a Jaros?" from,
Okay.
but then you kind of get your drink and to avoid being awkward, sort of make your way back to the table.
Well, I think he knows. I had his dad ask him if he would like to be a Jaros, so I think our suspicions are confirmed.
So it is his turn.
But nobody, don't be weird. You know, I don't want to make it more awkward for him.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be weird, spook.
Just want to be.
Whose baby is
That's being weird.
I don't know.
It just wandered in.
Yeah.
who brings a baby to a bar.
It brought itself to the bar. It's Negan. I don't know.
It's just a baby
It's
in
a baby.
Baby wanders off the side of the road. As you guys are hanging out and drinking and talking and stuff throughout the night, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
I'm at disadvantage.
Good.
I got a +0, but let's make sure. Yeah. So 11.
As a little earlier, jump back in time. As the music's being played, the crowd's grooving and vibing, and you guys are kind of in this back booth, and you're kind of against the wall, like nodding along, watching Felf have a good time, and just feeling the vibes. You start getting a real bad craving. You saw a fellow leave his backpack upstairs.
Oh,
True.
oh no.
That's true.
And he's sneaky.
When he's not
Is he
supervised.
sneaky enough?
You kind of, as you're sitting there, your hand on the table, you look down, you see it's starting to shake a little. There's one surefire way you know of to stop that.
Do I feel compelled to do it?
You certainly feel desirous.
I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna
At
head
this,
to bed early.
Sick.
at this point in time, the music is being played, so it's fairly like rowdy and loud in here right now. Yeah.
I'm pretty tired. I'm gonna head to bed early tonight.
You say same?
Yeah,
Same.
I start to head upstairs.
me too.
You guys go upstairs towards the rooms. You have two.
Yeah, do we establish who's staying in whose room? Because I'm moving at half speed, kind of lag behind and try to see which room we go in first.
I don't know.
I go in the other. Well, which room is the bag?
Phone's room.
We had 2 rooms.
Yeah, you hadn't decided who was in what room. Roll
really?
D24. Oh.
We had 2 rooms shared between all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There was multiple
Natural
beds.
20.
20.
I didn't.
You going in the right or the left door?
On a roll that doesn't matter.
I'll go in the right.
His bag is in the left.
I go in the left room. Good night.
You hear from the room? It's just like fucking snorting.
Super loud.
Fucking love grounds.
Draz, you go into your room. Are you doing anything before bed? Okay, just settling in.
Yeah.
Ola, you go into the left room.
Oh, well, I'm gonna attune if I can with the first hour of my long rest, sleep, whatever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attune to that cloak.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you unattuning you?
Yeah, I want
To
to
the
attune
ring.
to the ring and then attune.
Ola, you go into the left room. There, sitting on one of the beds, is Phelps' bag.
I'll search through it.
Make an investigation check.
The trap goes off. That'd be great.
Oh,
It's
awesome.
Ink trap.
Oh, I'm a disadvantage for this.
Yeah.
It is a 13.
Easily enough. And kind of tucked away underneath some other things in one of the pockets, you find the bag.
I found the bag.
The whole thing.
Did you have the brick in there also?
Rick's in the shared bag.
It's a bag of
Why
holding that
would
he
you
has
share
access
that?
to.
Because I don't care about your head.
Do I know it's in the shared bag?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably.
Because then I
You
wouldn't even
don't
have to
know,
go up
it's
there to do some drugs. Alright, so yeah, I just try to take a little bit, and I have a silk bag. I try to put not much so it would be noticeable, but put a little bit more in the silk bag.
Doing a bump?
Yeah.
Okay. You can take off one level of
And
exhaustion.
then you're
for the
gonna go
moment.
to bed.
Not now. Now I'm awake.
No, I know.
Come back downstairs like,
woo! Let's go!
Are you going back downstairs?
yes.
Do you join the table? Or do you
Yes.
go elsewhere?
Now I joined the table again.
I thought you said you were sleeping.
I couldn't. I want to see how this plays out with his father.
How long was he up there before he
I
came
have an
back
interest
down?
How long were you up
10 minutes.
Inside check.
there? Go ahead. Roll deception, John.
At disadvantage. Let's check. It's still a lot.
Fell out of my hand. That's okay.
Did you take off that level of exhaustion for the drugs?
But that only helped with attacks and saving throws. I still rolled a 19 though.
7.
Hard to read. I mean, you can think what you want. You know, it doesn't mean you have to believe him, but it's hard to decide either way based on the way he said things.
Are you? Did it get you like thinking about like your own death?
Yes.
You know, going to go to bed because you're.
My mind was racing.
Well, we found one death. We find your two.
Mm-hmm. What are they saying over there?
What? Oh,
And
Yeah.
So, Phil Fiddlefingers and the Folly Finders.
Yes.
And you were been for how long?
A few years.
Few years.
A few locals from Knight's Keep.
Ah.
We kind of travel around that general area. I left to go up. They did.
I see. Was it a bad split?
No, really. More like a difference of what we wanted out of a group. They their emissions were low. Minor more.
I see.
Some of them had roots already down. So to say. Families.
Yeah. Yeah. Can make things hard for you. Hard on the road.
I.
That being said, sorry about that. If I had known, things might have been different.
It never seemed malicious.
No, certainly. I mean, how could I have known, I suppose? Yeah.
In the conversation, I would have asked probably where he was from.
Yeah. He says that he is from Riverwall primarily. I grew up there, you know.
Not wrong, man.
Mom and Dad
It
did
was like over here.
sort of like cleaning and upkeep for the shit, what is that keep for the Silver Suns? I forget the name of their keep, but it's the older they hunt the werewolves and such. The vampires and the like.
Yes, okay.
Yes, they sort of kept up things there. Yeah. Not really fighters themselves, obviously. But, you know. Anyway, childhood was okay. It was kind of cool hanging out with all those guys. Father for lots of songs.
Did you do any aggressive adventuring in your day? Or just traveling and seduction?
Mostly the second one. Yeah, the occasional, scrape. Mostly bar fights.
Nice. Whenever conversation seems like it's going to be tailing off or whatever, I don't know what it is. But I was going to tell him about the like nowadays I travel with a group of non-musicians. We constantly find ourselves in dire straits. I only mention this out of a courtesy that it may not be helpful for you to be openly associated with our group or me.
But you are my son.
This is
Weethy.
likely true. But is there a way to confirm that? I'm pretty sure. But
DNA test.
is there like a spell we can go get? Like, can we go to like the Temple of Mori and
Pretty much.
yeah, test?
Ancestry.com test.
Pretty sure. I mean, I don't know if there's any sort of confirmation spell or they like, but the resemblance is uncanny.
Yes. Either way, you do not have to do anything specific with this information. It's just a courtesy for you. We are mixed up with unsavory sorts that may not treat you kindly as a relation.
Oh, who are you? Can I ask? Is it bad for me to know?
Probably bad for you to know. Yes. It is probably easier for you to just go about your life as normal as you can from now.
Knowing that I have a son.
Yes.
Yeah, sort of upsets the apple cart.
Yes.
No, not in a bad way.
That's fine. I understand. It is a burden lifted from me to finally find you.
And put on you.
And what?
Put on him.
Indeed. Here you have the burden.
Isn't it?
Chances are the people will already find out, and this is useless information for you anyways, but just so.
Well, danger all the same.
I'm happy to know. Happy to know you.
I appreciate it. I'm happy to know you as well. It's been an interesting situation to be able to learn your character before springing the news.
And hopefully not too disappointing.
No, if anything, I would say you are kind of as I expected you to be, which is not the bad.
Is that bad? No.
No.
Okay. I hope.
You're much like myself, but more refined.
Yes. It comes with age. Like a fine wine.
And yes.
Well, will you be in town long?
Long, probably not, but for a while yet. I do not know. The job, so to say, is uncommon. But I believe we have business here for at least another few days, not a week or 2 weeks.
I see.
Do you stay here typically?
Well, when I'm here, yes.
Well, I mean, do you stay here, like the mayor?
Well,
When are you hitting the road?
well, usually when the mood strikes. Now I don't know. Perhaps I'll hang around. I mean, this. And no, I said I'm not much of an adventurer, but I've been to some scrapes. If you need some help, let me know.
I
If you're in trouble with rough sorts, yeah, your old man can hold his own.
I will let you know.
I'm not a hit a ruffian or two with my loot.
Patricia must be.
And he moves
Terrifying.
aside a cloak to reveal the hilt of a dagger.
If necessary.
I will absolutely call on you if necessary. But my friends are scarier than I am.
Oh.
Which is not saying much because I'm not that intimidating. But if you want to,
It's good to surround yourself with people of action.
my friend Jiraiya is indisposed at the moment, but perhaps in the morning I would have to introduce you. He would be able to communicate with you over a great distance after making your acquaintance.
Very good.
Could be a way of us keeping in touch.
I would very much like that. Please.
Because it'll be hard to send you letters directed to Jeros on the road.
Yes. Sending things via the post can be touch and go for travelers. But I would very much like to know where you are when you leave. Where are you going, I guess?
I think we can, unless there is some great circumstance which I cannot divulge that information, I will at least let you know when I'm leaving. And perhaps even in the stead of easy communication, I believe if you were to write to Mother, she could be an intermediary. She does not move. She's still a Night's Keeper.
Is she?
She is still in the same house.
Oh. Yes.
She still parks her little stand that's built in the same spot. It's more like a little storefront now. It's like this. I occasionally send her things.
I do not know if she would feel super comfortable with this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's me who would not be so.
I think it is more.
She's not
single? No, don't answer that question.
You can ask her yourself.
Well. Okay. We'll see. I suppose. I may go to bed.
Same.
Yes, well, he kind of stands up from the stool.
Awkward hug.
You give him a hug.
Pickpocket me.
He kind of pulls away.
I'm not gonna fireball my dad right now.
I hope you're not going to fire while you're dead right now. Okay. I hope to see you soon. Tomorrow morning, perhaps, breakfast.
I will be here.
Okay. Well, good night. He kind of saunters towards the door, kind of glances back at you with a little smirk and a nod, and continues to the door.
Did he do anything weird?
Nothing that you caught.
Damn it.
Didn't seem to.
Is there like a sign on my back that says kick me now? Just whatever. Hold on. Did he do anything magic?
Not that you're aware of.
Well, I was just saying because I have advantage on things against magic, which he would know because he's also a no. But
Maybe put more coins in your purse.
Well, I mean, that's kind of meta. He probably wouldn't know. Neither would you. But
you know what I mean.
nothing that requires a saving throw or anything like that.
I finished my sexy volcano.
Quite
I've had a couple dozen, or not a dozen.
Couple
Probably like
dozen.
a strong 4, which is a lot for a little man. That's probably realistic. I saunter on over to the table where there's just 3 people.
Yes.
Well,
He's the best.
real quick,
Olo, Regina, and Karin.
I'm not going to be at the table because
Where you
now
going?
that I'm high, I decided I really do need that whole bag. And so I go back upstairs and take the whole bag.
The whole
Okay.
bag?
Easy enough to do. You know exactly where it is.
Do more.
And then I come back.
Double dose?
Anymore.
Double dose?
Yep.
Try and get me to
So as you get back to the table, it's just Regina and Rokari.
Ladies,
You were so good up there.
thank you.
Amazing. So good.
So how'd you get along with your dad?
And did your dad get?
Yes. Were you dropping eaves?
Maybe.
Of course. I saw you. You're 6'5".
I'm
I saw you behind
being
everybody else.
sneaky.
You are never sneaky. Do not. Do not lie to yourself. You're as sneaky as a tree in a meadow. There it is.
Bursting out of this tiny dress.
Yes.
That's one too.
I believe it is. We both agree he is probably. Yes. I still don't know what to make of it. It seems good. He is pretty much the kind of fella I assumed he might be after being in this line of work for a while. Okay. We had a very awkward hug.
I mean, I'm sure it's gonna get, easier, more normal.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's just, like fist bump kind of.
That's what I was going to go for first. I can't say no to hugs. It feels rude. But that being said, I think I have spent for the evening. Did you enjoy the sample tray?
Please. Oh, yes. And I've been sending people to sexy volcanoes to promote.
That is great. Where did the boys go?
Well,
About this time, Olo starts walking back over to the table.
How awake does he look right now?
I mean, a smidge more than before. He still looks pretty strung out.
I'm probably not paying attention enough to him. Notice anything.
although, would you just have to go to the bathroom and did you get tired again? And
No, I just had to go to the restroom.
we got to find his bed next. He
Do
said
you think
his
it'll be
mind
another
was
bar?
just racing.
Yes. I'm sure we will one day. And Jiraiya has gone to bed.
Yes.
Yes.
I believe that is my next step.
Try his best.
Gina's just dancing.
My own bed.
I can't believe yesterday we took that sword from him.
It's been a weird 2 days.
Yeah. We found another dragonborn today, beat up a guy,
You beat up a guy.
and killed 2 guards.
You killed a guard.
You killed a guard as well.
I did.
Don't
You
say that
shouldn't
too
say
loud.
that.
I'm drunk. I'm high.
I wiggle my ring.
Did you say
he
that?
admitted it. He admitted it.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Spooky.
Bye.
She's still dancing with the baby.
You found someone's baby?
Isn't it cute? Well, although since you're so awake, you want to go
Yes.
or jive with Spook.
No,
Jive
Don't
with
put the
Spook.
I'm good.
Do you want to talk about it?
What?
I don't know. Whatever on your mind.
When I get back to the room, I put on most of my normal adventuring gear, such save the armor. So
You want me to give it back?
I didn't say it. Yes, but I'll see you downstairs.
Well, no, I was gonna walk back up to the room with you guys.
Well, then, if you're there, then yes.
I give you the armor back.
So you doff your fine clothes and everything.
Fold them nicely again.
PG.
I stay downstairs because I don't want to leave Regina alone where she
Yeah.
might be.
As you're getting ready to sleep, kind of doing your usual routine, taking things off, getting comfortable. Your coin purse feels quite a bit lighter. How much did you have in there?
600.
Yeah, it feels pretty empty-ish.
Damn.
Dad stole from you.
What a jackass.
Rude. What's in there now?
Like, 80.
Holy
Oh.
shit. We're gonna have to go kill your dad.
What a hug. What a hug.
I'm most impressed.
The feeling he's not going to show up for breakfast.
Probably not. That'd probably be good. Shake my head. Sit in bed.
So, anything before going to bed? Anybody?
Just keeping Regina company. Drive them. Still sending people sexy volcanoes. Always with a wink.
Trying to get some tonight.
Eventually going off to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything before bed, Spooky?
I try and find who this baby belongs to, and then I'll go to bed.
Okay. You spend a few minutes searching, and you turn around for a second to ask somebody, turn back, and the baby's gone. It's crazy.
You're a horrible babysitter.
Someone just stole this baby.
Probably his dad.
I don't know. I don't think he wanted a baby.
Seems to kind of give the babies away.
Oh my god.
Woof.
So, eventually all get to sleep. Sleep fairly soundly. The beds are comfortable. A couple of nagging thoughts for a few of you kind of keep you up a little longer than others, but eventually sleep comes. And after the morning, you get your long rests. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Yes. 17.
Ooh.
Take. So you were at 2 points of exhaustion, right?
Mm-hmm.
After doing drugs.
Yeah.
So you would sleep. That would remove 1.
Yeah.
Take 3 more.
Take 3 more?
That puts you at 4.
Homie.
Can't get out of bed.
Homie. Is a problem.
It didn't automatically reduce my hit points to half, so I'm doing that now.
Shit.
This is like
Okay, this is the next thing we
Owen
gotta
is
do.
like doing heroin. Or something. This is going
Because you're destroying your
really
life.
fast.
Put this on the to-do list.
Vergor told you he wanted this shit out of the city because it was killing people.
We get it now.
Yeah.
Well, he's starting to.
So I wake up in the morning, and the very first thing I do.
He looks like hell as you guys are all waking up.
Oh,
Long
people
night.
experiencing like
I hand you both the silk bag and the other bag I just took. Say, get rid of this fucking shit, and get rid of the brick he has too.
where is the brick?
What are we supposed to do?
Burn it.
I'm gonna take it.
Throw it away. Throw it in the gutter.
We'll just
Throw
go
it in
to
the water. Get rid of it.
Oh, I know just the thing, maybe.
But
What thing with it?
We have no idea what goes on in your mind. Do not look at us like we know what you're thinking. Do not.
I'm gonna look to see how the toilet operates again.
I mean, it's a hole.
But like,
Like you sit and you do stuff and it goes down into the hole.
so does it disappear, or is it like
It's like a chute.
there's a
Like,
chute?
you don't see the
and
bottom.
It's gone. Well, we should put the thing. 'Cause people will
I have an idea.
Give it to
Oh,
the
no.
sea monster.
Yes.
You have that fork?
yes.
Eat it.
Do it.
If you eat it with the fork, it'll be fine.
No.
You have
You
to.
must.
It will just make it edible. It still might get me high and I could die. Get the shit out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get this fucking shit out of here.
I think it'll.
Make it with some saving throw.
Where is this?
Oh.
Oh. Oh, can he actually
Can he
say
resist
that
the
with
Put it all in my.
anything?
I mean, I have a +0 to wisdom, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I rolled an 8.
That's very tempting.
I take out the fork and eat it all and die.
No, sorry, playing my pack. It's all in my pack. Can't.
That's what I have to do.
eat it all.
Yeah, you can.
The fork is a single use.
No, I mean, I think it's.
It's a once a day.
Just one bite.
I would think it's one meal.
No, it's a once a day. It makes the thing edible. Take a bite and heal some.
a thing broke.
Huh.
I'm not saying you have to do it necessarily, but it's very,
Yes, you are.
it's
So
a
you have
very
to do it.
tempting offer.
Does anybody want to come with me to dispose?
I should probably dispose of this. Yes.
Yes. But I want to do it away from Olaf, so I don't want him to know where it's at.
I like it. We sneak out.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm following her.
Where are you going?
We should give it to the granary guy. So you can make some money.
They'll just end up dead.
That's a trick.
Here, you're already in trouble with some criminals. You can get in trouble with the law too. Deal some drugs.
We killed 2 guards.
True.
How early?
Or we
is
can
it?
kill people and plant it.
That's why I got this.
Is it early?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna steal it from you.
7:30. All right. I'm gonna go down to.
Did you take the bags on the brick or no?
I am first going to go to the general store.
So there's not like a standard general store here. There's the open market.
Okay. When I'm looking for a fishing rod.
Okay. That can certainly be acquired.
Go and fish.
Yeah, you find a woman
Drugs.
has a stall with all sorts of fishing tackle and nets and that kind of stuff. You're able to pick up what you need for a gold piece.
Then we will go down by the river.
You're gonna
Down
Fishing.
by
You're gonna catch a guard.
And gonna go fish for a while.
Is there a river by us?
In the middle of the city, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know like if we were like all the way over there.
You
Or
are.
down there.
Yeah, you're around Mia is the inn.
Okay.
But like the open market is up here, so that does put you close. Walk down to the riverbank now.
Can I have purchased a net too? Like, one of those.
Certainly. For another
Like a casting net or like
gold piece.
a net on a
Like
stick.
a net on a stick. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it was.
Like the.
I thought you were just gonna throw drugs in the water and get all the fish excited.
Like,
I was envisioning catching a fish, shoving this stuff down its throat,
Damn.
throwing the fish back out there.
God damn.
For real.
That's what I was thinking.
That's how you're gonna shove a brick of sharp sugar in a fish? It would probably be bigger than the fish. Yeah.
Might be a big fish.
a few fish.
It'd have to be a
Yeah.
real big fish.
Maybe a few fish.
So what was your plan here?
My idea was, make it look like I'm fishing, and maybe I catch a fish, and then I just throw the fish back. I take and throw one of the bricks with it,
With the fish?
with the fish, so it makes a splash at the same time, and you just think I'm throwing a fish back, and then
Yeah.
using the net as well to get rid of some. But I'm like trying to scoop up the fish, just like sleight of hand kind of.
Throw drugs in the water.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
100%.
But it's gonna be another situation where like it's floating. Like a sealed bag. Amazing.
I was thinking about shoving it down the fish zipper.
Swim away, asshole.
Could be like a
Zoom.
wide mouth bass.
11.
Corrected from like
Regina, you're watching as Ricari's like swishing around this.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is
Right.
happening?
She kind of wades out a bit into the water, and this is a manner of fishing that you actually like. That's kind of what you did, like when you were, with your mom. Pretty standard for you. So you actually like wade out, and she does manage to catch some fish. Like she gets 2 at a time, and one she pulls them out there, wriggling in the net. You see her kind of like look at the fish, and as she like bends over, she's like sort of slowly like sticks her other hand back here, and you see her like pull the brick out and stick it in the net with the fish, and she's like, oh, she kind of shakes it around like, look, I caught something, and like making a show of it. And as she shakes it, the brick, which has been punctured previously, you do see some powder. Like as she shakes it, and kind of like zipped. And so she like reaches in and grabs the 2 fish and the brick in one hand, like one big half orc hand, and they're kind of wriggling around. And you see a little more powder, like, and she like chucks it into the water. You see it hit, and it's kind of a as everything hits. The fish kind of scatter, right? The brick you see sploosh, right, and go down. And then you see like paper kind of float to the top. And then after that you see like sort of a white cloud in the water kind of form around that. It's like starting to move a little weird in the current, but it's there. And then as it starts to kind of float down towards the river mouth to the sea there, it begins to scatter, and as it gets a little further away, you see a couple of dead fish.
Hard to take.
I'm watching this, bewildered.
Do you want to try, Regina? Do you want to try the fish? Have you ever fished?
I turn around and walk away. I go back to the market just to wander around the market.
This is what they call sharkfish. Sharkfish.
I do not want to be associated with this. Go back to the market.
You've disposed of the sharpshooter.
You threw the brick in both bags?
Huh?
Yeah. I gave you 2 bags and brick. That's all gone.
You can always find more.
Do you come back?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing first. It's from a different spot. Downstream.
Downstream.
Or upstream.
Oh, yeah.
Fish.
I was just going to say, there's a lot of floating dead fish. Scoop them up with your net.
Interesting catch today for the fisherman. Yeah, you go upstream a bit. You do some fishing. Give me a survival check.
Not that noise.
Yeah, you catch a couple of decent sized fish.
Take them back.
Really?
Take him back to a fancy restaurant. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna kill them. And
You got him in the fancy place.
no, I'm gonna get them there. Then I'm gonna put them in my
On the
bag.
riverbank?
Like, try and go buy some paper or something so I can wrap them.
Sure, yeah, you can stop by a
Butcher place. or
Butcher.
whatever.
on the way. Get what you need.
So I got how many fish you said?
2.
2 fish.
2 fish.
Are you wanting like just paper, or are you wanting to like salt and preserve them in a fashion, or?
Yeah, salt and preserve.
Okay, we'll say you can get all your stuff for 3 silver. Gotta get that taken care of on the way. Regina, is there anywhere you're headed?
No, I'm literally just stand shopping. Instead of window shopping.
Open air shopping.
Where's it shopping? Just working.
Sure.
Tending and blending in.
Are you specifically avoiding Rokari?
I mean, if I see her, I'll probably be like, and then continue on. Can't be seen with her right now.
Are you Rokari, are you looking for Regina, or are you just heading back to the inn?
I mean, I'll look for her because she just walked away.
Yeah, perception check.
Regina's so
I'll use my nose too.
You're fairly familiar with her scent at this point.
Probably a good thing from that roll. Ooh, that's a natural 18 plus.
The summer
I think
breeze.
it's just one.
It's lilacs.
First action, right?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yes.
You eventually, like after your visit to the butcher, you start kind of walking around and you do catch her scent. You turn, and there she is, kind of just nonchalantly strolling by a couple of stalls.
Bettina? Are you shopping?
What you got there?
You got some fish.
What you now? Lovely.
No, I have to make a look with.
I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
come back.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Further the road, whenever we labor. With a snack or something.
How exciting. Okay, see you later.
Okay. Single tear. Then I walk away. I go find a pastry shop.
Damn it, there's Regina again.
that can be done.
Need chocolate muffins
Yeah.
to cry into.
I'm eating my feelings.
Don't we all? You do find a bakery. Sign outside says it's named Devilishly Delicious.
Okay, go in.
You go inside.
Your computer's trying to
So,
update.
silly question. Like, do you have like what does your like hair look like? I don't know. I kept picturing like a.
It is
I don't know.
live.
Oh my gosh, she's got a picture for it.
I have a picture for every character. Where is she? Here.
I have a picture.
I thought the
It's
movie
kind
was.
of like dreads.
Nice.
Okay, I find some sort of like. I want to try and look for some sort of cool like little barrette, kind of tribal-y looking for her.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Wait, I want my investigations.
It's gonna take a second.
That's fine. I rolled a 13.
You do manage to find in the open market a stall, sort of an old cronish looking woman manning it, but she has a table with an overhang, and it is laid out with all manner of like bits and bobs, little baubles, and kind of perusing things as you walk by. You do notice some small accessories and stuff
Or
like
like
that.
maybe like like those like Viking clip like brown. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
For like the
Gold
hair
cuffs.
beads,
The beads.
yeah,
like the bigger ones.
yeah. Maybe I'll find something like that.
Okay, yeah, looking.
Dread accessories.
Dread accessories.
Dread accessories. Yeah, looking through her things, you definitely see some things that could serve the function.
Okay, I'm gonna get her 2 things of these dread accessories.
Dread accessories.
Dread accessories.
Dread accessory. Yeah, mark off 6 silver pieces.
And go find her. Trying to figure out where she's at. Kind of felt like a jerk.
Mark 6 silver.
He's got it.
Okay.
Do I find her in the pastry shop, eating her feelings?
That's perception check. Because you're looking for routine. You walk into Devilishly Delicious, and you see behind the counter helping another citizen currently, would be like middle-aged tiefling woman. She has kind of ghostly white skin, jet black hair pulled up in a messy bun, red eyes, about 5'3", with a slim build. She like finishes helping this person and sees you. Yes, what can I do for you?
Do you have something to cure a broken heart?
Oh, darling. Yes, of course. Yeah, sit there. She kind of fuzzes behind the counter for a minute. She brings out a platter. There's a slice of like warm bread with kind of a creamy butter spread over it. There's a couple of donuts and a muffin, and it's like, darling, this is what you need. It will cure what ails you. But that is, of course, 6 gold pieces.
Okay. Give her the 6.
Yeah, 6 gold pieces to cure a broken heart.
And I give her also as a tip the remainder because I didn't have any silver, so I guess I got changed from the other person before buying the knit.
The remainder of what?
Or no, the remainder of, I don't know. Do they give out change? When you shop and you don't have silver.
I mean, yeah.
For the paper and the stuff
I
like
see.
that. Because I didn't have any silver, so you said it was 6 silver.
Yeah.
So give it the rest as a tip.
Okay, so you give her 6 gold plus some silver?
Yes.
I gotcha. Okay. Thank you, darling. Enjoy your warm bread
Thank you.
and muffins and donuts.
The warm bread is my favorite.
I knew it would be. No, she goes. What was your perception check, Virginia?
Shit. 12. 16.
16. As you're wandering the marketplace looking for her, you look at one of the buildings on the side of the road. It has kind of big, like glass panes on one section of the outer wall, and you see through that glass a rather depressed-looking Rokari slowly taking bites of a piece of butter bread.
Shit.
Shit.
Okay, I go in.
Okay.
And I sit next to her. I'm assuming there's like a little chair next to her.
Yeah.
So I sit next to her and I go. And I say, hey Kari. And I pass her like the little package. I actually got you something.
You got something for me?
I did. It's nice having another girl in the group, and I think we should stick together. And I felt bad being mean, which is very rare for me. So
The feeling bad.
yeah, and yeah. So I hope you like these because I know you like the thing I wear in my hair now. So there you go.
Thank you so much. And I open.
You find two like you have a few like similar like baubles and stuff that you have in your dreads. These are of a different style than the other things that you have, but they're like pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, one is more like a sort of it's a bit tarnished, but it looks to be like a darkened silver, sort of like looks like braid work almost in the middle, like it given the appearance of twisting around on itself. And another is more rounded, but it's kind of like a jet black stone of some sort with the hole so that you can like slide your dread through.
Is it something that I can just go ahead and put on, or is it something like I would have to like work?
You can pretty easily
just slide it
put
on.
them in, yeah.
That's what I want.
It's been an interesting few months for me, and it's nice to have friends here. So thanks for being here.
Oh, you're so sweet, Regina. No, do you like Regina, or I heard some other people call you Spook?
It is what it is.
You don't like the Spook?
It's kind of funny. Don't tell them I said that.
Okay.
I kind of find it humorous.
It's kind of like that banter kind of thing. Like, you
Yeah.
pretend you don't like it, but you secretly do.
Yeah, I've never had a nickname, so that I really know of, except for in my brain with these memories and being called Little Raven. Like, yeah, that's I guess the closest to a nickname I ever had, if it is even true. So I like the spooky. I guess I kind of do look a little spooky. It happens.
I mean, not everybody says I look a little spooky too.
And then we can be
Scars and stuff.
we can be spooky together.
Team spook.
Team spook all the way. Yes. What are you eating? That looks delicious.
Oh, you have some. Have some. It's so good.
And now remember, Regina loves sweets because remember when she went on a sugar high.
Yeah.
So
she has a half-eaten piece of buttered bread, a muffin, and 2 donuts.
I get the donuts. I don't get donuts. I get 5 donuts because
Because I have a plate full of donuts.
yeah, because sugar is weakness for Regina.
Right on.
So, as these two are away, anything that you gentlemen are doing?
I put on my armor things. I have noticed, obviously, my lightened money bag.
You still get
Yeah,
I
Like
couldn't
all-
catch
an
what.
awful lot.
Like all of
He had
it.
like 600, now he's got what, 80?
80 to like 500. Somehow impressive.
One.
I couldn't
handful.
hear what he stole, so that's amazing.
I'm kind of impressed, but not impressed enough to not.
Are you stab him in the leg?
Stabbed in the leg.
Not enough to like
Polymorph.
hurt him, but like hurt him. Not like in the side, like wounded for like
Not like explode the chest.
yeah,
Not
Not
like
kill
how,
him, but
yeah,
break
not
his
like
finger
how
or something.
Olo hurts people. More like
yeah. So
Booming blade to the heart.
Non-lethal stab to the chest.
yeah,
Hurt him with your words.
there you go.
oh,
Cut them words,
shit, vicious.
Sarah?
and then slap them with their mage hand.
Holding gloves.
I'm just imagining a giant hand hitting a like.
This different. It'd be like the. Anyways, you guys are here. I'm now concerned that my father may be your father. Yes, such talents as you covet.
What do you mean?
I find that my coin purse is much lighter. After
Talking to him,
yes.
I see.
By much lighter, I mean, well, it's a big number. 500. I feel like we probably will not see him again. But if we do, I think we will have a conversation. So I am not so. What is?
Where are you guys right now? Are you still in the room still?
I'm not so nostalgic for a missing father figure to not get my money back.
You would just have to steal it.
You hear a knock at the door.
So, deal with that.
I enter the door.
You open the door. You see standing there.
I bite him.
Room service.
Looking down at the ground, kind of glances up as you open the door. Looks a bit sheepish. Raslingen. Hello. I told Fail is staying in this room.
What's it to you? I went to bed like while you were playing music.
I know.
I mean, you kind of told him.
He is my son.
And I opened the door a little more so you can see.
You let him.
He steps inside, kind of shuffles in.
My boy, I'm so sorry.
He pulls out a fairly sizable pouch and holds it out to you. I am so sorry. It is a horrible habit, and I am in a very tight spot. But I should not have stolen from you, and I'm very sorry.
Why? Well, first, I am mildly impressed.
Thank you.
I take it back. I will count it later. What do you mean by tight spot?
I have borrowed money from the wrong people.
Who has he borrowed money from? And for what? For what? For what? For your home? For your
For life.
to pay off your family? For what? What could you?
To pay off my family.
This is a joke.
Ah,
Because you're traveling and you play for money at places that you stay.
yeah.
What do you need money for?
To live. I hit a tight spot, okay?
I lied. He pulls out Patricia. She is new. She has not been with me for a very long time. It's only been like 4 weeks. I lost.
Can I insight check?
Yeah.
Is he just performing?
You check it.
Insight, right? 21.
21. He seems to be genuinely really distraught. He's like starting to cry. I lost Sally.
You're not here.
I know.
Sally.
She was my loot for so long, Sally. And she broke when I got to town, and I was broke as well, Sally, and I needed to buy loot, so I went and bought Patricia. But to buy Patricia, I needed the money, so there's the Ivory Jacks, but they don't really do ones like that. But they pointed me in the direction of the MTIs, and then I borrowed money from the MTIs, and that was the wrong move.
How much do you owe?
Oh, not a lot. Like 3,000 rupees.
How much was that fucking loot?
Pardon?
How was it all spent on that?
Patricia?
Yes.
Well, not all of it.
What happened to the rest?
Ivory Jacks.
What do you say?
I'm guessing Ivory Jacks. I don't know what he said. Casino, yes.
I have a problem, son.
I see this.
I am a gambler. I bought Patricia for 600 gold, and then I gambled the rest away. 3,000 gold pieces, and now they're going to kill me if I don't pay it back. And then having a really hard time making 3,000 gold pieces. You wouldn't believe.
I would believe.
I don't know what to do, and I was very scared. And I did a stupid thing. I'm sorry. It's an old habit, and I'm an old dog, and you know how dogs are when they are old, and they have the habits that are also old. You know, they keep doing those things, those old tricks.
Yes.
Yes. But then I felt really guilty because you are my son. Were you anybody else? I probably would not have thought twice about it. But
I am surprised to see you after that. I appreciate you returning my coin.
will you?
The MTIs is one of the. I said my ring. One of the unsavory sorts that we are also involved with.
Oh no!
Ironically, as a sort of employer.
Oh no! Truly.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Not by choice, by extortion.
I switched the ring to Fell and say in his head, be careful what you tell him. You're going to be putting his life at risk.
It's already a risk. To be fair, it was at risk by me this morning as well. So what is your payment structure? When do you owe money next? Blah blah blah.
Whenever they show up, really, it's sort of, they just kind of, puppy, and they give us some money or break your legs. The usual. They have been in the area a bit longer than I typically stay places, because if I leave, they say they will, find me and kill me. So
It sounds about right.
I've been around, mostly working here, making as much money as I can, and then they come and they find me and they smack me around a little bit and they take it all, and then I have to make more, and then they take it all and they smack it around a little bit. It's been a generally horrifying experience.
Well, I agree, and excuse me. It is not the first of this sort of story we have heard. There really is not too much I can do financially for you at the moment, but
My problems are not yours, my boy. I just hope that you can forgive.
I do forgive. And I hope they do not kill you. I don't know how to help you right now, but I would like to see many of your situations.
But you say you are working for DMTS? Not by choice.
Correct. Who usually is the one that different people shake you down, or certain people, or what?
I
Never the
really
same.
decided to send that day.
Interesting. Well, otherwise you will be here for a while, then, yes.
Yes.
I checked the pouch. Is it like the 520 or whatever that he stole?
It looks to be.
I'll separate 250 out of it and give it back.
No, my
This-
boy, no.
Don't worry, I'll get it back. But this is an advance on their patience.
I do not deserve you.
No, but maybe one day you can.
My son!
He goes in to give you a hug.
I hold my pointers.
He goes in for the hug. You hold your coin purse, and one hand that wraps around does tug at it just a little bit, and then he pulls back and he sort of.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
You will probably not pay off your debts by cutting purses.
It helps.
It helps, but obviously it does not work. So, think of something better. Let me know what you find out.
Okay.
You have a silver tongue. Use that tongue to find something expensive. Acquire it. Sell it.
Okay. I'm
Put some thought to
doing my best.
it. Seduce a duchess.
Done.
Take her jewels.
3 this week.
Yes. Those are where we need to get the money from.
Yeah, I have. And it comes and it goes.
Well, next time bring it here so it doesn't go.
Yes, but you see, the casino is just positioned so conveniently. It's hard to avoid.
Yes. Anyways, this is Jiraiya.
Oh,
I
hello.
was telling you about him yesterday.
Nice to meet you.
You as well.
Yeah, you're very large. Wow.
I've had him. And you are very small.
Hey.
I was talking to him about your ability to communicate over distance after you meet him.
Yes.
That is why I appointed him to you.
Yes. Now that I know I have a son, I would like to keep in touch.
I can believe you.
Well, thank you.
Well, that
who are
being,
your other friends?
well, it's just Olo. The two aren't here.
Just all he's looking a bit out of sorts.
He's sleepy.
He's sleepy. Yeah, he's
He's sleepy.
sure.
Yes. Well, I think it is breakfast time. Shall we go to the hall of food?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. You may join if you like, or
Oh,
whatever you. Unless you have something to do.
it's all paid. Yeah, but I appreciate the thought. It's okay. I'm sure.
So we breakfast on a hole is going
You have some breakfast. Eventually, Regina and Kari rejoin.
I don't go.
You stay in the room.
Mhm.
What are you doing as they go to breakfast?
Stand in bed.
Yeah, I'm on a
Score
sugar
more
rush.
back.
You're on a share.
Yeah, just talking like a mile a minute, like skewing my life to. All right, you would think that would happen while I was drunk. No, sugar.
Well, this Regina, friend of yours, she's very talkative. Oh, why?
She is always like this. I
Really?
don't know. No, just.
Oh,
I believe she has a soft spot for sweets.
She is very sweet.
We never had sweets where I'm from. These are great.
She grew up poor.
she got poor.
What are these called? Dough nuts?
You do not.
You do not.
Um, what day is it in the game?
The 8th.
No, we just slept, right?
Yeah, but it's the 8th. We did a lot of stuff on the 7th.
Correct.
A lot of shit. I couldn't believe that we only slept once in like 3 sessions, but it's true.
So, you guys have a bit of breakfast. Raslin eventually takes his leave. Bids you farewell. Gives you another odd hug on the way out. This time you don't feel any wayward tugs.
It's good. Start casting spells.
Yeah, you're on like high alert now when he gives you hugs, but you do not feel anything going on. As you guys are there having discussion, talking about whatever. What's the plan?
That's what I was gonna ask. What is next on our agenda?
I think we need to first stop at on like an apothecary again. Although,
It's
I mean, there's got to be something to help, right?
it's time.
Just think.
Time and God. And willpower.
Should we make some sort of buddy system? You know,
He's too sneaky for a
Eyes.
buddy system.
on him. Whatever he goes, somebody else goes.
Like I said,
Can't buy more?
he is much too sneaky.
Didn't you get rid of all the drugs?
I did.
I think we'll be fine.
In the sneakiest way possible.
We will, if he does it again, we will do the first attempt on the sword. Remember what we did? We just beat the shit out of him. We'll just do that to him, and just see if that helps.
I believe they call that intervention.
Something of that sort. Yes. Nice word. There's like a
I
two
learned
gold
it
word.
yesterday.
I believe Olo is the man with the list of things we do. We probably need to go
Shit.
check on him after breakfast.
Okay. Finish meals, head back to the room.
Bring him coffee.
Yes.
Shake him away.
We bring him a big coffee.
They're all up.
Wake up.
Put it by his face.
Maybe
and
this
walk
will
there.
help.
Did she get rid of the poison?
He did. It's all gone.
Give her the bag of holding.
He's not to be trusted.
And all the money and everything else.
Hey, we barely know her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sitting right here.
Yeah. So she's the only one that got rid of it. No one else did. You're the newest to the group, and I trust you more than them now.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouch.
This is your withdrawal. What is next on the list?
There's a lot on the list, but I'm not leaving this room for the next couple
That's
of
fine.
days. If I do drugs again, I'm leaving this group.
Those are drugs.
Done. I won't put your lives in risk. Tomorrow's supposed to be my birthday. I came to this town to find my father, and
We
I
haven't
don't
done
want him
much.
to know me like this.
Okay. Okay.
I've killed people in the past couple of days that didn't need to die. I've made mistakes, and I won't make any more.
The guards?
I've made a lot of mistakes in the past few days.
I mean, the cards. They needed to die, otherwise we probably would have died.
We got lucky with Longwound, but I told him things I shouldn't have told him.
That's true.
That almost ended all of our lives.
It is true.
I overlooked your solution at the granary.
It is okay. There's no right answer to anything. There's many ways to skin a pig. But only one way to make bacon.
So, again, if I do the drugs again, I will leave.
We will.
What can we do to help you not to do the drugs?
Tie me to this bed and don't let me leave.
Until your affliction passes, you think? We can probably do that.
Okay. We should probably
What if we just
take
lock
your
him in this room?
weapons.
Yes. In the bag of holding, I put all of my weapons, including my hidden daggers.
What were you saying?
What if we just lock him in the room? It's not tied down to a freaking bed.
What? No.
Unless you're
It's
gonna
a
try to kill
hotel.
yourself.
It's a hotel, though. Like, I could just,
just
like,
get
in the horn, just be like, can I get some food? And then they bring up the food and open the door and I just walk out.
I think we probably need to take shifts just spending some Olo time. Maybe we can actually relax for a few days. That wouldn't be too terrible, eh? Maybe not get attempted murder.
We have to wait for Negan or
That's true. Which is why some of us should be out in the city and
We can take
hopefully make the
shifts.
contact out there instead of in our room.
I'm sure
That'd
he
be
knows
disconcerting. I'm sure he does too.
where we're at.
It doesn't, I want to talk to him here. Otherwise, what is on our list? Right, Cliff, right now.
we haven't talked to Malik about the wizard yet.
Oh,
No,
yes. Or researching
Yes. Going to the library.
You've met Elminster. Could you send him like a message or something to maybe meet us here? That way we would not have to wait over. But he could still.
Why do we need to talk to him?
We don't need to talk to him. We need to talk to Malik. That we talked to him.
Just
Tell him
Oh,
that we
right.
don't see what he thinks.
We need to finish what we started yesterday, which is finding Eli and the sergeant. Seeing if Osmond is a part of it. Fill in the crow prints. We need to tell the crow prints about the guy we shook down.
So that could be a sending.
Mhm.
But what do we need to tell him?
That he's a good person and to let him to talk to the Longboom Bank and,
Yes.
get that taken care of so he can get the loan. We need to still contact the Magpie and the Stillbloom Brotherhood for help defeating Negan.
Maybe we should do that sooner than later.
We need to
We
talk
might have to
to
travel.
Raven's friend Valora Greenbreeze about the same. We still haven't even confirmed that Norfolk is part of any of this. If he's here alive.
I thought he was a part of the MTS.
It was
what you were
mentioned,
told.
but we haven't
We were
confirmed
told,
it.
we haven't seen him, we haven't met him. Yeah, and then we need to talk to Malik and go to the library.
So it sounds like our, besides the
There's other
finishing
things as well.
finishing the job with Negan for our shakedown, we expect to see him and otherwise planning his demise.
Mhm.
That whole situation. So we need to do a lot of planning.
Yeah. We also, once we earn his trust, still need to get the right and left hand here, potentially using the information we know more.
Yes. So probably at least a few more jobs with him before the big finale. Interesting. Sounds good.
Oh, what's up, Negan? Oh.
Leaning against the door frame, arms crossed. Initially in the form of a shaggy, sandy blonde-haired elf, and then transitioning into the strangely lanky, awkwardly tall,
Gross thing.
alien, gross-looking thing. Negan, with several men behind him in the hallway. I believe you have some money for me. We'll pick up there next time.